Right, ta-ra. Ta-ra. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Ah, some boy. Some boy. Right, let's try this out.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage our next act, the creamy, the utterly bodacious Clarabelle.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Movies and Milk 30 Day film chat. What the Today both myself and Michael will be discussing our favourite so bad that they're good films. As I said in yesterday's video, it was so incredibly difficult to select just one animated film that I consider one of my favourites. And I also said it was absolutely the most difficult choice that I could make so far. But already that has been completely dethroned just one day later. There are so many fantastically terrible films out there that it was just so incredibly difficult just to choose one. Fateful Findings is written, directed, produced, edited, catered, production design by, set decoration by, makeup department by, art department by, sound department by, visual effects by, camera and electrical department by, casting department, costume and wardrobe department, location management and other crew. Pretty much all done by American independent filmmaker, architect and former real estate agent Neil Breen. Fateful Findings tells the story of a young boy who is friends with this wee lassie. One day they take a walk into the woods. They pass a goat's skull on the ground which turns to face them. They walk further and further into the forest. They come across a wild mushroom. The mushroom turns into a jewel of some kind. His wee pal Lassie moves from the neighbourhood. Then we jump to Neil Breen as an older man, looks absolutely nothing like his younger self, I have to say. As he's on the phone to his current wife, he crosses the street, is knocked down by a black car. Somehow he's got this jewel in his hand that he found as a child in the forest all those years ago. And the film takes and essentially the rest of the film is just complete and utter nonsense. There is not one cohesive storyline or narrative to this film, which just makes the entire film so convoluted that you don't know what the hell is going on, but it is absolutely glorious. What a fantastic film this is. Just to proofread my previous rundown of the plot there, according to IMDb, Fateful Findings is about a computer scientist novelist who reunites with his childhood friend, who also hacks into government databases and faces the dire and fateful consequences of the mystical actions he obtained as a child. Not going to lie, that is a slightly better description than mine. But Fateful Findings, what a fantastically terrible film. It is one of the most unintentionally hilarious films I've ever seen in my entire life. Neil Breen is an experience to share with as many friends as you possibly can. And it doesn't even have to be Fateful Findings. Neil Breen has directed 5 movies, I believe, and each and every single one of them do have a common denominator, and this is the whole government hacking system. And so realistically you're spoiled for choice. You can literally stick in any Neil Breen film and pretty much get the exact same storyline as you had with this film. But Fateful Findings for me is, in my opinion, amongst one of the all-time greats in regards to so bad that they're good films. I could never have believed that The Room by Tommy Wiseau could have been dethroned, but Neil Breen comes along with his catalogue of films. That's not to say that I no longer watch The Room, because I do. I really do. But Fateful Findings has some of the most memorable Neil Breen moments of all time. If you've never even heard of the man, just give him a quick Google search. Or if you can access YouTube right now, just type in Neil Breen and just go through the plethora of pages on YouTube that will take you directly to the clips of his films. With all of the creative talent aside, I do admire Neil Breen for going out there and creating the films that he wants to make. Something really encouraging about Neil Breen as a person is that he genuinely just seems seems like a really nice guy. And genuinely his love for films just completely oozes off of him. But what's more is that he actually self-funded a majority of his films. I believe, to the best of my knowledge, that his previous 3 works were funded by fans of the previous films. To the best of my knowledge, I believe it was a Indiegogo and Patreon campaign. I can't be too sure, but he did call upon the fans of his previous works to help fund the next series of his films. You can tell that he just loves making films and he loves what he does, and so I genuinely just can't find a fault in Neil Breen as a person. Anyway, I'm going to pass you over to the very capable hands of the wonderful Mr. Michael McGorry. So Michael McGorry, please take it away, sir.
Thank you, Matthew. Yeah, no, is it obvious what film I'm going to be talking about in this video? Now, don't get me wrong, I love a great movie. Give me some good quality content. Unless I'm with my mates. Because if I'm with my mates, I find I have a much more entertaining experience if I'm watching a so bad it's good movie. And perhaps the best so bad it's good genre out there, it's horror films. I'm talking Troll 2, Wish Upon, The Bye Bye Man, In the Tall Grass, and today's pick, Cats from 2019. This horror musical, directed by auteur filmmaker David Lynch. Sorry, it's not David Lynch. Then who is it then? Tom Hooper? The same guy that done the King's Speech in Les Mis? You're joking. Anyway, the big screen adaptation of the Broadway musical Cats made its way onto the big screen back in December 2019. Which means that there was definitely some poor family that went and saw this on Christmas Eve. You've got this family that go to the cinema every Christmas Eve and they decide, oh, you know what, this year, fuck Star Wars, fuck Jumanji, we're going to see Cats. And I can guarantee you that they regretted it. Because Jesus Christ, this film is mesmerising. I remember I saw this film the first day it came out wearing this top. Side note, it's a bit sad that being a film fan that this is the only movie related top that I own. And yeah, I saw this film the first day it came out and I just remember it being so unbelievably baffling. To the point that when the film had finished and I had left the screen, some of the employees at the cinema asked me if I was crying. Because as it turns out, I had tears coming from my eyes. Tears that I didn't know were there. I wasn't crying with laughter at any point. I wasn't crying with sadness. I was probably terrified. I mean, I don't think I need to discuss the CGI. I mean, we all know that the CGI is horrible. But it's the music as well, and the fact that the film is just so dark and dingy. It doesn't scream U-rated family film to me. Yes, this film was given a U rating in the UK, which meant that absolutely anyone could go and see it. I mean, not only would it traumatise kids with its visuals, but it's also got like a very heavy sexual undertone to the entire thing. That, and I'm pretty sure that the Jennifer Hudson cat dies at the end of this film. Rest in peace, my beautiful angel. Now, there are some good things about this film. I think some of the sets are very imaginative. All the actual tangible sets, not any of the green screen CGI shite, because it's just obvious that it's CGI. And I really, really like the music. Now let me just clarify, I'm saying music, not songs. The music in the background is nice to listen to. I've got the soundtrack downloaded on my Spotify, but the lyrics are they're just a bunch of hippy dippy bullshit. They constantly say, oh, jellicle cats throughout the entire film, but they never tell us what the fuck a jellicle cat is. And not to mention, there's cockroaches with human faces, and there's mice that are played by kids. Now, unfortunately, I've not had the chance to see this film with any of my friends, because when I went and saw this film the first day it came out, I went myself because none of my friends wanted to join me. I don't know why. I mean, look at that face. But I can guarantee you that once this whole coronavirus mess is over and done with, I'm heading out and buying the Blu-ray and forcing my friends to watch it. So thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed...
My dear.
Fuck off. Thank you so very much for watching this, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and tell us in the comment section down below what your favourite So Bad It's Good film is. And if you wish to take part in this 30-day movie challenge yourself, you can find the template over on the Movies and Milk Instagram. Until next time, stay safe, don't do anything stupid, and we'll see you tomorrow. It's very weird drinking out of a bowl, but it's all for the gag. It's all worth it for the purposes of the video.